And we are back. This is pod one. It's pod one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think this is.
That's okay. We'll see you, Ian, in the finals. Don't worry, you guys.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Let's see. Jihada. Ooh, Mardu Winter. Timna Krom. Marnius Calgar. We're getting Warhammer up in here. Finished off with another Timna Krom.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's so funny. Like, today I have tried to get Ian or like Wounded in a stream, and it doesn't help when they've drawn the last 3 games. Like, I was like, come on, guys.
God.
We get one time, and I was like, all right, well, we have to get pod 1, so maybe we'll get them. Maybe we'll get them. That's so funny. So funny. Yeah, so right now we're in the semifinals. Really, really excited. I am happy to oblige, good sir.
Yes, welcome far and wide. We're back. We're live. The top 16 action. Mox Masters January 24. It's not 2023 anymore. That's maybe just for me. I don't know if you guys needed a reminder of that.
2024. It's crazy.
Like what?
What?
I saw a picture from February 2022 and I was like, oh yeah, it's like a little over a year ago. Like, no, it's about to be 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You know, I think the one thing that like has tripped me out about time is when people talk about 2020 and I'm like, yeah, man, I remember 4 years ago.
No, stop it.
Oh my gosh. Worst year of humankind.
Weird. Oh my goodness. Hey, but it was a boon for webcam magic.
It was 100%.
And here we are. Ooh, always scared of a snap keep. Me too. Especially when, oh man, I play with this guy Scotty Baker, and he just loves to say snap keep.
God.
And you hate to hear it.
Especially because Scotty likes to play Tivit so much.
Ugh.
God. Snap keep on Tivit? Snap keep on Tivit. Okay. Well,
Tivit is probably the easiest to cast thing in the game that you thought was hard to cast. Like, Narset doesn't have black. That's fact. And I know they have red. Okay, they have red, but like, red is only Dockside and Jessica will ramp. Red, like, I don't know. Black just has like, it's just, oh my goodness. And all the tutors, so if they don't open up on J-Lo, they just go get it or whatever. Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. I love it. Ugh.
But this is sick. We got some Universes Beyond representation, duking it out against some cedh juggernauts.
So, okay, so let's see. Dahada not keeping Marnius is good with their 7. Dang, 2 blue farms. Marnius, I'm surprised to see Marnius.
That deck is good.
This, yeah, Marnius.
It's got a really strong mana sink, and it's not in green, which would like maybe help with. I don't know why I just said green, but it being in blue is really good for like the transmute artifact, grim monolith, power artifact type situations. Just like, you can also find ways to have the tokens in the draw card like feed into more tokens and drawing cards and just
This is also another prime deck for that other vampire. Is it Charismatic Calgor? Is that the name of the new vampire?
What's it
that
do?
Says whenever a it's nuts. This you play this in GLV. Whenever a artifact or creature enters a battlefield under an opponent's control, they may tap it. If they don't, you create a 1/1 white vampire. Charismatic Conqueror, I think. Yeah. That's right. So good. The card is so crazy. Especially with Marnius, you just, I'm just going to draw cards. Thanks. Thanks. You want those treasures to come and tap?
Yeah, the treasures, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. Especially if it's like a Smothering Tithe effect, where it just because unfortunately he says one or more, but with Smothering Tithe it's like every single one. Even if they cast Brainstorm and you would make 3 off Smothering Tithe, they would all happen separately, whereas Dockside is all at once.
So here's the thing about how Marnius Kalgor and the Charismatic Conqueror would work is that it would throw individual triggers, right? Because the I think it tracks individual things. It's not one or more, I don't think.
No, but like if they Dockside, Marnius would only draw you 1 card. But then you would make a token for every treasure, and then you would draw 1 for everything. So so you're right. It does. Yeah. It does figure itself out at the end.
Yeah, whenever an artifact or a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control. Yeah, so it would just throw up a bunch of Charismatic Conqueror triggers, and then
for each.
They would resolve individually. Yeah,
and
super good.
This is crazy. If they, let's say it's like they play Mana Crypt, and then by it entering, they tap it with the trigger on the stack. You still trigger the Conqueror, because Conqueror doesn't care if it entered tapped or not. Conqueror cares if they elect to tap it or not.
Oh, whoa.
And so like it's already tapped. It's like it doesn't matter. It came in, and then they go to choose, and it doesn't matter that it's tapped already. They have to choose or not, and then you still get your thing.
Yo, that's pretty hot.
So
that's
Dockside put in tapped treasures still triggers.
Do we have a contender for Orb of Dreams? Anyway, sorry, we missed some cards. We have a Lotus Petal, Mox, Opal, Sensei's Divining Top with a Simeon Spirit Guide. Our bad for not catching that. But we are off to the races.
Gemstone Caverns from Marnius. They're ready to pregame.
Yeah.
Triple Spell Diada. No lands.
Yeah. No lands. Just here to vibe.
Scrub Top. Wow, notably a Sensei's Divining Top from Blue Farm. I've not seen that.
I've not seen that either. Okay.
Why not get some value?
We are so about Marnius right now.
Yeah, who needs lands? Dihada doesn't need land. I mean, they do really need lands, but they don't need lands. Dang.
First Sans Green Pod for the day. Sans Green Pod.
And every deck on black and red.
Turns out these colors are good.
Are not
Drannith, huge. Drannith is huge.
Turn 1, going 3rd. Wow.
Yeah. Who needs lands? What is this? Also, Marnius, a huge contender for Orb of Dreams. Orb of Dreams.
What's that?
All permanents come in tapped.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Dihada just died inside a little bit, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see it, right? But not if you're Dihada.
Mm-hmm. Not even a little bit.
Well, they can use their Mox Opal on their top, so that's pretty cool. Timna Crom over here with the Chrome Mox, no land yet. Or they're shortcutting, they've got a Misty in their graveyard.
Maestro with the looking up the Orb of Dreams. Yeah, card is gas if you're running a deck that wants your opponents to not tap their stuff in response to their ETBs. Lotho coming out. Lotho's a good card. Turns out in this pod, Lotho's going to make a lot of treasures.
This Corrupt Sheriff. Not a sheriff.
Corrupt Sheriff.
Yeah, Lotho is someone called it Dockside with Suspend, and I'm just like, wow, that's so spot on. How dare you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made a Timna Crom list that was like just triggers. I just wanted all the triggered abilities, and it was like Smothering Tithe, Lotho, Dockside, all of these like if you do something, I'm getting a value, and
yeah, don't move.
And it was just like. It was just control.deck, and I didn't enjoy that playstyle, and I tore it apart and made big flips. That's what happened. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, seriously. But this is
oh my gosh.
I like that I mean, I guess maybe Dragons Den had the least action, but everybody did something.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad start for anyone really. Top is still good.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a land from Dihada, so never didn't have it.
Wow, his thumb moved very quickly. That was a very fast.
There's no way they just didn't play that land on purpose.
Right. Gosh, did you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh growing up?
A little bit in the very very beginning, but not a ton. I don't remember a ton.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, and Exodia was my favorite thing. They passed, by the way. They played land pass, and
okay,
Timna is now going land scrubland into Yu-Gi-Oh talk. Is that listening? Yeah, I used to play Exodia. That was my jam. Phantasmal Image.
Confluence
yeah, ain't no one getting their commanders this game.
Ooh, I don't know. I think maybe you take Lotho because there's already a Dranith doing what Dranith does.
Yeah, but you don't want Marnius to come out, right? I don't even know if you have to worry about Marnius right now.
That's true. You don't, and you're down. You're down a player, not down a player, but Dihada is gonna have way less say in the stack, and that is a factor.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Exodia Incarnate. Yeah, I was on Exodia Necro, so it was like my jam. And it was
what they named. Sorry.
No, I'm pretty confident it's gonna be. I think Lotho. Lotho makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, I think just their 4-color value train. They got to get on the train before the other decks run away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta get some value engines. I think in these kind of decks, I mean these kind of games, like the tempo wants to be quick, and you have a Dihada who is in kind of a bad spot. You know, honestly, is that a counterbalance? It looks like that. It looks like
Did
a
they
counterbalance.
Counterbalance in Wild Spell Drain?
I don't know. I don't think it's a. I think that's a proxy.
Okay.
The fun thing. Welcome to Playing with Powers Twitch. If you have not subscribed to Playing with Powers YouTube, please go on youtube.com/Playing with Power and click that subscribe button. Please also enable notifications. We also have a Playing with Power website, playingwithpowermtg.com. You can get all of our merch, shirts, sweaters, dice, tokens, all of that stuff is on the website. We also have a Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, a TikTok. Follow us, please. We will be so grateful and make more content. Do it. Do it. Blind obedience. Yeah, that could be a blind obedience. That looks like blind obedience way more than.
Ooh, Chad coming in clutch.
Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, there's step 1, blind obedience. Step 1, blind obedience. Step 2, charismatic conqueror. Step 3, Marnius. Call it a day.
I don't know. You missed the profit step. You went too fast.
No. There's no profit. Those are just the things that you do, and then you cry that you didn't win the game because it took too long to set it up.
All right. So Marnius really setting the pace here, really putting this game in a position that they want it to be in. Dihada hates Dranith. You know, like with a seething hatred. Lotho, whatever. But so Marnius on their first turn off of a gemstone, locking the game, slowing it down, playing at their pace, and then it gets back to their turn. Nothing in the game really changed in that entire time. 1-2 spells were cast, and now we have blind obedience again, setting the pace of this game. It's just, I think Marnius has, to me, they're set up the most right now.
Yeah, I do see the ability for Dihada to just cast a Nas and call it a day.
Oh my goodness gracious, please.
Yeah, there is a world where that happens. Let's see. Man, I'm really living this charismatic conqueror. I think it's cool.
Yeah, that's like. I really hope we see that card.
Samesies. Big samesies. Okay, so now we have.
Just an ancient tomb from Dihada, which, I mean, they need mana. I don't hate this for them. I wish they cast some spells though, because now we've got an Esper Sentinel from the Timnachrom,
Mm-hmm. You would think
and
though.
an immediate Enlightened Tutor from Marnius Calgar. That was so seamless how they did that. Like,
Yeah.
that was impeccable form. That was
One
crazy.
those multitasking their hands is pretty dope.
Yeah, they're just like, I know what this is what I do. Perfect.
Yeah. So there's a world where someone, if I don't think anyone has a response here. Yeah.
An Oppo from Dihada would just be the slam dunk that
That would be a
everyone wants to
slam.
see. Every person that hates blue in the world right now is just screaming for an opposition agent.
Yeah. T and K players both how do I get my Thassa ASAP. Marnius. Stacks or value. We shall never know. Okay, so the Enlightened Tutor looks like it's resolving.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm grabbing here.
I think they're trying to still slow the game down. Um and so this could just be like a further, I don't know, it's probably like Remora or another stacks. Oh,
Mana
Monocrypt.
Crypt. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so they can have Marnius. Yeah, for sure.
no one ever complained about having mana. I guess maybe
Yeah.
people did during the mana burn era. Those people probably complained about having too much mana. But yeah, this is a turn. This would be a turn 3 Marnius.
Yeah. Is Marnius? Okay, Marnius. It does have double strike. It's a 3/5, which is notable. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Pay 6, create 2 tokens. So you can pay 6 to draw a card and make like basically start developing your army.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking for ways. I think this deck is also on stuff that like Abdel, Adrian.
Yeah.
So right, so we can see. Hopefully, there's something there because if you're on Abdel, you just draw your deck with Abdel.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, that's like why it's easy to underestimate, I think, sometimes, or just thinking like, I've definitely made the mistake of being like, oh, Warhammer, and like kind of writing it off, and then stuff just starts going down. Like, and they don't leave. The stuff doesn't stop coming.
This stuff doesn't stop coming. What's going on here? All right, so we have a Mana Crypt. Do we have an Esper Sentinel trigger? Do you pay the trigger? No, I don't yet. Okay, we're gonna write things down. 2 cards in hand. That seems like a lot of work to maintain how many cards are in your hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we're looking at 3 cards. Gonna put them back in a certain way because since he's divining top, then we're gonna draw a card.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
That upkeep top.
Dihada's like, okay, we can't let Marnius resolve because Marnius is a problem. I don't know the argument here.
They're definitely gonna have to point their arguments towards Marnius, and that's just probably because of things like Dranith. I mean, yeah, no one has a commander out and Dranith's out, and so they're like, a lot of people don't play Notion Thief because everyone at the table wants to get rid of Notion Thief. And so I think this is one of those situations where everybody here wants to get rid of that Dranith. That's when you start making decisions you kind of wish you hadn't made, where then Dihada runs away with it because it never even got to Dragon's Den's turn. Yeah, just.
I wonder if I don't know what the politics would be here. Like we don't want Marnius that bad.
Yeah, I mean, also, to be honest, like they haven't played a 6th mana source, so I don't know where we even are stocked. Because until they show that land, they could. I mean, they only have 2 cards in their hand.
Mm-hmm. I think that the Dahada player, I think they have something that they want to cast, and they want it, but they don't want to deal with Marnius. They're trying to get the other people to deal with Marnius for them, because they don't have any counter spells, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, they do have the 2 red blasts, but I mean, those are like for when you're trying to win. You really, if Dahada is using those on other people's things and not protecting their stuff, it's still strong, but not where you want to be.
Yeah. Chat, do you guys remember Mardu Summer? Mardu Summer was great. That was an amazing,
yeah.
Like
Mardu's definitely not the table police here. Yeah, that was a wild time.
Yeah, there were definitely people who were willing to say Mardu was the best color for a little while.
Sure, let them do their thing. We're definitely discussing something, because we're not seeing any game actions right now.
Back in the Wild West of cedh.
Esper's tapped?
Esper is tapped.
Why is Esper tapped?
Better question is, where is it? Is it going at Exodius?
Well, I think it's Marnius's turn because their permanents are untapped.
Yeah. Why are we tapping things? I don't know what's going on. Maybe there was like a misplay or something like that, but everything looked okay.
They might be.
Oh, blind obedience tapped.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good catch. I think we might be in Marnius's draw step, because if we go to main phase, there's no passive priority, and you can't respond to Marnius playing a land, and then Marnius Calgar's on the stack.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry, chat. Marnius costs 5, so they're definitely just politicking on like Marnius being castable right now. But I don't know, like, if it's Marnius's main phase, he doesn't have to let them talk.
Oh yeah, we're in the main phase. We're in main phase.
So maybe Monocrypt is on the stack, because if it's resolved, like, he just has priority. They get to cast their card.
Yeah.
Okay. Esper trigger. Thanks, chat. We're back. So yeah, we're just debating in between the ether of Monocrypt and Esper triggers and Marnius wanting to get cast.
Welcome to the chat.
And that Tim Necrom player in the bottom left just doesn't look like they're talking or doing anything. They're just like, can you guys hurry up so I can play too?
Yeah, it's kind of like, at first I was like, are they frozen? Like, they haven't moved in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're not moving their hands. I don't think they're too. It seems like
Judge
is really. Dragon's Den seems to be like on a campaign trail right now.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're praying.
Like, please don't do this. Please, I'm asking, I'm begging you.
Praying to Yogg right now.
Yeah. About to call Judge for slow play.
Yeah. All right, Dahada is passing priority.
Yeah. Okay. This is a lot.
Do not accept. Yeah, I don't. Something heavy is going down right now. Oh. Looks like a game action is on the way, chat. Yep. Here we go.
We're just going to lose. Don't tap out. Don't tap out. Please. Don't tap out. Come on, please. Please. I'm in the top 16. Please. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to cast my commander. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, for real. I came here to put Marnius Calgar onto the battlefield. Okay. Yeah. There we go, chat. First commander cast of this game of commander. There you go.
All right, so both players got a Lotho trigger.
Nice, the first of many, hopefully.
Okay, Marnius on the stacks. Lotho triggers. All right. Okay, so now we have a Marnius.
They each got to take a damage.
Yeah, they each got to take a damage. Damage.
And priority first on... Oh, okay. Marnius resolves. And passing to Timna Krom.
There we go. All right. That took...
The game is back.
Fierce is online. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe even a Deadly Rollick. I don't know how reactive of a build this is for our Astartes warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like a quick pass to Dihada because we have a top activation.
Mm-hmm. Let's get out of this. We don't need to take these long things seriously. Where we didn't do anything. Like, felt like. Meanwhile, Dihada's still sitting here with a chunk in the hands.
Yeah, I mean that the blue farm player that we just the turn. It's like, why did they cast Timna? Oh yeah, Dranith. Like, it just the Marnius over here just setting the pace immediately right on their first turn.
Yeah, so, 3/5 double strike is big. Big boy.
That is a thick warrior.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Out of time. Oh man,
out of time, please.
That would be a draw.
That's a card I'd ban.
All right, we have a Wishclaw talisman. That's not how that works. Okay.
We need some, we need some black mana in there.
Yeah. Well, he didn't tap his Mox Opal in response to the
he didn't have. They didn't have top 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That's not how that works. Okay, activating immediately. Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
So we're.
Oh, and Ender's
No, it comes in tapped. Okay, yeah.
Once again,
I was like, that is scary.
Police. The police are here. Yeah, Dihada's back in it, maybe on their next turn if they don't tutor a strong artifact.
I don't even know what they do with it.
Yeah, go get Dockside. Don't do that, actually.
Don't do the Dockside. No.
I think
Blotto Beaters is the best card of the format.
I'd maybe get a Toxic Deluge here. Depends how you're afraid, or like during that whole politic thing. If Marnius had like a really good reason for that to be the card cast, maybe they have something we know and we need to get rid of him. End step Vamp from the Dragon's Den blue farm. Yeah, like Deluge seems like necessary but painful. Dihada is not a deck that really wants to like veer off from its game plan at any moment. You just want to go fast. You just gotta go fast. So, like, maybe Out of Time is better than Deluge, but there's not even. I mean, I guess there's enough creatures. Yeah, there's 5 creatures. I think if the game is still going, then Dihada's not really winning anyway.
They're also representing mana for just a Oracle win.
Who?
The Dragon's Den. They have the mana for it.
Oh, and they're vamping right here. Jeez, yeah, that's one thing about cedh. You're just trying to have a cool game with some gamers, and then someone just throws down a naked Thoracle demonic, and Dihada's like, "Don't look at me," and the other,
"Don't look at me, I'm not doing a dang thing."
And then Urs looks at Marnius and is like, "I told you not to tap out," or whatever. "We told you not to tap out." Yeah,
Dihada needs to go.
Fishbowl 2, OG Mage Supreme from Raw Magic. They cast a Tainted Pact just first, and the only player who had Force of Negation was like, "This seems like a weird, desperate Tainted Pact. Let it resolve." They exiled their deck, and then raw OG Mage Supreme just goes Thorkel, and we only had non-creature cards.
You're like, oh wait, you got us with the reverse Oracle. Dang.
Yeah, we thought that they were like newer and like just did it in the wrong
Dockside.
No. Okay, that's
so scary.
two from Marnius, 2 from Timnacrom, and when we get Dihada back, that's from memory, Mox Opal, Lotus Petal. Oh no, Mox Opal's on top of their deck. Lotus Petal, Wish Claw, top.
They have Lotus. No, they don't. The top's gone. They top's on top.
Lotus Petal, Mox Opal, Wish Claw. For sure, those 3.
Yeah. Wish Claw for removal.
Dang. Sorry.
Does that deck? Does Dihada run away to get rid of Blind Obedience?
There's definitely white cards that destroy artifacts or enchantments, but no black or red cards. So yeah, I don't know which white cards they would play.
I don't think there's that's so good.
I don't think that Dihada plays Lowran.
Yeah. Oh wait, isn't there we have a disconnect. Everybody, we have to start counting. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they got behind. Soul Partition, Chaos Warp, or Wild Magic Surge. Interesting. Portable Hole. Yeah, there's a ton of cards.
Oh my god, I
am not playing Dockside here. Like, that is a recipe for disaster because all of your treasures come in tapped. That's so scary. That's a lot of treasures. You have another TNK deck that's in front of you, and
so 7 treasures tapped.
Yikes. How much mana is blind too? Yeah. I keep thinking there's like a white enchantment that has flash. And there's a battlefield exile, another thing. It's really
yes, they really did just cast Dockside.
In a Blind Obedience.
I mean, yeah, they cast it into a Blind Obedience, but what do you if you wait a turn and it doesn't get removed again? Then you're behind even more. So Dragon's Den is just, making the call like, hey, I'm going to make 7 treasures. They're all going to be out for a whole turn cycle. Someone, I don't think anyone's winning the game. That's what they're saying. I don't think anyone's winning before it gets back to me.
Okay, I think let me grab a judge real quick.
Good idea.
Yeah, unfortunately for Exodius. They're gone for more than I don't know what the time limit on it is. Bump. Gotta look for the rules.
In moral support, I don't think casting Dockside here is giving the win to someone else. You're right that, Marnius or Timnacrom could cast Fimage to get their own, but then the Timnacrom ones would come in tapped. And Marnius is like a slower deck. They could just have the natty Thorkel with, whatever other black spell, but again, Dragon's Den is just hedging their bets that making 7 is good enough and that the game will still be going by their next turn.
They have to pause.
For everyone watching at home, sorry for the delay with pausing right now. It looks like Exodius's camera had cut out for, one too many times or for a slightly too long. So I believe there's a judge in for the camera disconnect.
1 second.
Yeah. Just give us a sec, everyone at home.
Be right back.
Out and was about to win. Oh, sorry. Judge again.
I don't think he said anything. You good, bro?
All right, players. So it looks like we are all good. Fortunately, things didn't change too much, so we are good to continue play.
Yes, sir.
a 3-minute extension. Well, no, we're on time, so don't gotta run an extension. Sweet.
Yes, sir. All right, Dockside ETB. I'm passing on it when he gets the T. You have 1, 2 from me.
2.
All right. Well, the judged, and they are gonna do. They're gonna keep running it. Everything is fine. Yeah.
All right, we're here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Heck yeah, the Marnius player has their own deck tech out.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, that's what the Kayasan just said in chat. Chat, how's my mic, by the way? Is it sounding okay?
Your microphone sounds great.
I just know it's coming out a little quiet on their end.
On their end?
Yeah.
I have you all the way turned up.
Sweet. Okay, cool,
Okay,
yeah.
oh, they said, yeah.
Heck yeah.
If anything, you're the louder one. What? That is BS. What did you say to me?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so they have a dockside. Dockside is it countered for some reason?
I hope every dockside forever gets countered.
Oh gosh, you are a mean person.
I
I
love
don't
that
know
card.
what happened to Dockside. Dockside is alive, but then it's dead because there's see the tap treasures, and there was an attack. Marnius attacked, and then you block with Dockside. Block the
Nice.
that's what you do. That's what you do.
Join the dockside.
Yeah, join the Dockside.
I want to get an altar of that so badly. So yeah, dockside coming in, making 7 treasures, preventing 6 damage. That's like the best red and a colorless ever, right?
I mean, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all.
Oh wait, no. Dockside would be tapped from Blind Obedience.
Ooh, hold on, Judge. All right,
Dang.
BR Bizzle. You're gonna be muted while I'm
BRB.
gone. BRBs. Hey guys, real quick, your dockside would be tapped. You couldn't block with it because of blind obedience. I'm just telling them things. I'm like, hey, this is what's happening.
Hell yeah.
I was just telling them like, hey guys, this is what's happening. You can't have a you take your damage, take your medicine, call it a day.
I guess I feel like taking 6 there and not blocking with either of your creatures is sort of saying I'm not going to use Adnos to win this game.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, very very true, very true. What's going on with the other pods? Good question. I don't know the answer to that, but I can find out. The pods are still running, according to my eyes. Okay, so let's see. We have. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely been a long day. 100%.
For sure.
Okay, so we have an Imperial Seal take 2 damage, and now we're really worried because if someone has any sort of clone, that's like a big deal, right? Like any sort of anything like that.
Yeah, I think this could be Imperial Seal for a clone, but could also just be,
always...
just be some Thoracle with protection.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't get the vibe that they're on Adnos, but they very easily could be.
Yeah. There's just so many. It's so scary. Clones here are just so incredibly good. Oh my god. And those can just be for 8 to 10 cards. Don't have to
that's
win off
true.
of it. Yeah.
They definitely don't
yeah,
have
for
to
sure.
have to force it. That's a great point. Just draw, get some instant speed value.
100%. Yeah, we don't count. Yeah, MCL is to the top of the deck. Yeah, this is just they're just setting up. Marnius has been doing very good at just chilling with minimal cards, like 2 cards in hand, two stacks pieces on board, blind obedience, and a stolen Duran. Oh no, their turn 1 Duranith.
Yeah.
And yeah, and this game is now going into the mid game. I really want to see what they do here. I literally peer pressured me into ad nauseam main phase the other day. I did do this, and you won. Did you win? Yes, you did. You did win. Thank you. You're welcome. That's what it is. You're welcome. Yeah, you gotta go for it sometimes. Okay. All right, Lotho, you gotta do something. We gotta see a game action. MCL is just a sorcery speed vamp tutor. It is. That's what makes it so scary, because if you're in a pod like this where where Ragavan is an issue.
I had an amped gamer, Kevin, start playing Codex Shredder in one of their decks. And let me just tell you, the amount of people who tutored Mystical Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Imperial Seal into an onboard Codex Shredder.
Unreal.
Oh my goodness. That card is insanely strong. Like, it just sits there, doesn't do that much, and then it wins you the game.
It's very, very good.
Wow, NATO64 in chat said that they ad-naused at 1 life to grab the LED that they top deck tutored for during a breach turn.
Yikes.
That's insane. All right.
Wow.
So
all right, let's figure it out, guys. Let's do some
Yeah.
let's do some game actions.
More talking. Marnius has the card they want on top, so everything that they're saying to their opponents right now is just kind of predicated on that card winding up back in their hand later. They have a very specific agenda, whatever it is. And Schumann, Tim Necrom over there again, just sitting peacefully, they still just have the same things in play. Like, they've just been chilling there. That whole talk we had, the politic thing, still hasn't gotten to their turn yet.
God.
And they're just patiently, like, waiting for the discussion to die down. Yeah, and good point, chat. Tihada has that Wish Claw. They have a lot to fight through. I think Tihada is probably, like, least likely to win if you had to put, like, percentages on the table, but I don't know. Maybe the Timna Krom in the bottom left, they don't seem like they have that much going on. Yeah, they do have to get rid of Draneth and Blind Obedience, but doesn't every person here? I guess except Marnius, obviously. I thought maybe it was 1 and 1, but yeah, it's just it's gonna be hard to get rid of those 2 cards, but everyone there wants to get rid of those 2 cards.
Okay, we have a.
Here we go.
Is that
Diabolic Intent from Timna Krom.
okay? Sacking
So
the Diabolic. Sacking the Lotho. Okay. What are we doing here? Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's true that they could just... A Thoracle Wind does dodge Draneth, does dodge Blind Obedience, so it makes sense that both Timna Krom players are digging for a line like that.
You know, if you had green and black, you could do a colon ritual and just win the game. But, you know, I don't know.
Culling Ritual has like maybe one of the highest ceilings on a Magic card ever.
Yeah,
like just
it's like
truly
get rid of everything. Everything that's annoying me is gone now.
And then also I make 12 in any combination. It's like, what? Who made this?
Who made this? Who hurt you?
Yeah, for real. Culling Ritual is like insane. It's a reason to play green for sure.
It is a reason
Diabolic
to play green.
Intent resolves. It looks like they did pay for Esper Sentinel. So here's that blue farm on blue farm like card advantage fight.
Mm-hmm. It's this is the first game I haven't seen a Ristic study, and I am grateful for that.
I like that.
Oh my gosh, it's been a drag. Like so many. I don't know if they passed. Oh, they did pass. They passed to Dihada.
Cool. All right, so they got their card. They do have one treasure floating, notably. That's the Epic Storm token pack.
Everyone
Fallen
goes,
Shinobi is the best Magic card ever. Someone said that in chat. I would like to agree. So yeah, just an immediate Diabolic Intent. Like I know what I'm getting. I've got one floating, and just pass, just go.
Exactly.
This is
let's take a look at this.
This is gonna be a huge turn. I'm really curious to see what they do. But it looks like we have a top activation in the meantime.
Yeah. Tap down for top.
This is in Dihada's draw step because they were just on 3 cards.
Yeah. I mean, when Timna untaps, it's gonna be nuts. Like they have so much mana, and did Dihada just like draw pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did just draw go.
Okay. All right. Now this is the turn. Like this is the turn that everyone's like worried about. Like,
for sure.
We're gonna see one. I think we're gonna see one of 2 things. Either we're gonna see like Ristic pass, maybe Ristic, maybe Crom Timna pass.
They vamped. No, they can't because of Drannith.
Oh, that's right. That's true. Yeah.
They can't take a breach line either. I think like the best thing would be like a Chain of Vapor. No, that doesn't even. Yeah, because you can't even get. You can get Drannith out, and then you have to have like. Ooh, Treasure Nabber, chat.
Treasure Nabber.
This is a wild card that says whenever look at Exodius clicking on it right away, reading it.
Yeah.
It says if an opponent would tap an artifact for mana, you gain control of it until their next turn. So it's still tapped, but it goes over to Dragon's Den's turn. Then when Dragon Den untaps the next time, every artifact that had tapped before their turn is under their control. They untap with it all.
Treasure Nabber.
It's a weird card. It doesn't do anything against treasures, but if that Chrome Mox gets tapped, if that Mox Opal gets tapped, they'll end up with Dragon's Den.
Wow.
Yeah. You gain control of them until the end of your next turn. Yeah, so that you have it until it's like your turn's over.
All right, so Treasure Nabber pass.
I wonder how that works against Wishclaw, because you would tap the artifact and then give it to someone, because it has to resolve in its entirety. But then Treasure Nabber would say that you get it.
Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana, gain control of that artifact.
Oh, for mana. Never mind.
Yeah.
For mana. Yeah, that's some technology.
Okay, so all right, so he gets a mana crypt. Wow,
Dang.
This is Treasure Nabber is already doing work.
What's funny too is that Treasure Nabber like fills the same slot as Dockside, but came out I believe a year before. And so it's like this red goblin card that has to deal with your opponent's artifacts and making mana and stuff. So they made Treasure Nabber, and then on the year back, they were like, okay, we're gonna make a better one.
We gotta make a better and it looks similar too, right? Like it's like
yeah. Treasure
man.
Nabber is actually holding Soul Ring, the new art for Soul Ring that you get in every commander deck. Treasure Nabber is holding that.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we have a Smothering Tithe. Is that what I'm seeing here? Yeah, I think we tapped out for a Smothering Tithe.
No, Treasure Nabber was Commander 2018, and Dockside was Commander 2019. Chat.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Treasure Nabber from a top 16 Timna Crom. I really want to know how that card has gone for them this weekend. I hope this isn't the first time they cast it.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that there was it's definitely not the first time, but it's I can't remember the last time.
It's a Smothering Tithe from Marnius Calgar immediately resolving, which is absolutely terrible for everyone that isn't a fan of Warhammer 40k, because every upkeep they make a treasure and then they draw a card off Marnius. So that's huge. That's like
yeah.
It's like the best non-instant win combo card you could have.
That is frightening. Marnius and Tithe is destructive. Yeah.
And then Marnius swinging too right away. It looks like swinging into Schumann to their left.
Yeah. Okay, so draw. Okay, draw. Do you pay the tithe tax?
Definitely not. Make a treasure, draw a card. Marnius.
I didn't even realize how crazy I was.
Marnius just loaded up his bolter completely. It's just full of just cards and treasures just waiting to explode out.
Oh my gosh, that is pretty cracked.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I mean, looks like he paid the tax.
Oh wow!
Can you imagine a wheel here?
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, it's just one
Marnius
wheel.
is frothing at the mouth for that wheel. But they pay the tax. So they just played. So just went Cavern, probably naming human, and then paid. They still have that treasure, so they still have 3 mana. They did just Diabolic Intent, so they've got to be sitting on, a top 10 power level card in their deck. I can't see any other. Immediate draw go from Exodius again, and they paid the Ancient Tomb. Wow. This is just 3 gamers banding together to fight the God Emperor right now.
Facts. Oh my god.
This is wild. I've never seen such instant friendship from a pod.
Instant friendship.
I mean, they just paid for Smothering Tithe twice, and I've played games that have gone 6 or 7 turn cycles, and Smothering Tithe has been paid less than twice. So, huge from the team. Treasure Nabber getting Dragon's Den a Monocrypt. That's it, though.
Here we go. Okay, well, now we're going into this turn, and this guy has like so much mana, right? Dragon's Den is just loaded.
The Fimage is a Loth, though. Okay, I'm just wondering why it was tapped. Okay, never mind. Just forgot to untap it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, a lot of mana.
Draws a card. Do you pay?
Whoa, another card I've not seen in Blue Farm before.
Yeah. Do you play the 2? Do you pay the 2? Oh, I don't think
they didn't.
They did.
I mean, maybe they
are
going to say that they did.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mana Crypt. Sweet. They had a Mana Crypt trigger. What if they rolled for? They're gonna do it right now. They're like, "Oh, I have a Mana Crypt trigger. I forgot." Game rules violations left and right.
Dude,
yeah, it's fine.
I want to play in an event or in a tournament format where if you mess up your Mana Crypt or if you forget it, you just take 3. Like if you remember and it's draw step or later, 3 damage right away.
Yeah.
Chat said he already did the trigger. Maybe they just started their turn with it and we forgot. All right, what are you doing for 11 mana? Tell me.
11 mana, Peer into the Abyss. Oh, sorry. That's incorrect.
Why?
Let's see. 11 mana, you're gonna have a bunch of Marnius triggers. Am I worried about you? Maybe because I draw my cards before your Marnius triggers resolve, and so I'm just gonna cast Silence.
Dang. What did they do with their 11 mana? They attacked with Treasure Nabber and passed. And Lotho.
That wasn't on my bingo card. That was that wasn't on my bingo card.
Swing for 5 damage, pass.
Yeah, everyone's scared to cast spells. Yeah, block the dockside for sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Easy.
Okay. All right, so now we get to see what is this the turn we get to see what Imperial Slope got?
Technically, Monocrypt would be back at its owner's board tapped. Oh.
Yeah.
Another
We got
camera issue. Hoping Exodius gets the camera issue figured out.
Yep. I'm like not. I think I'm keeping a little count right now.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Gotta do what you gotta do, gamers. But yeah, so
And
the fully
that
updated board
is-
state would be Crypt going back. And whose Crypt was it? Was it just Marnius's?
The judge is already in there. Sick. The crypt. Wait, the crypt.
The Crypt that Dragon's Den stole. I'm just forgetting who they stole it from.
Yeah, it's Marnius's. Yeah, they should have
Cool.
their crypt back. They have it back. It's on their board.
Yeah. And it looks like Marnius attacked for 6.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when we got the dockside block. Wow, this is crazy. There's no Smothering Tithe treasures.
No, they're paying for that. They had nothing else to do with their mana.
I did not see that coming at all.
But here's a wheel. That's not a wheel.
No, a talisman. Paying for Esper.
I'm not paying for Esper here. Paying for Esper means that they have to draw. If they draw, then they have to pay 2.
I would definitely pay for Esper here because we just saw them on 11 mana draw go. Like, yeah, you have to pay for Esper.
Okay, I don't know what they're gonna do with this. I feel like this hand's about to get wheeled.
Yeah, and I can't confirm that it's 100% true, but I'm reading in chat, everyone, that Exodius, where they're living, the player whose camera's disconnected, is undergoing a bad storm, winter storm right now. I don't know.
That sucks.
I can't say that that's 100% true. Someone in chat said it, but it's believable. It sounds like a real thing to me.
Yeah.
There is a judge in the room with them right now. So.
Yeah. If I'm in that, I'm just taking a picture of my hand and showing it to the judge and be like, hey, this is what I have in my hand, just in case.
That's a great idea. You should. We should. Do you want to go tell him to do that?
I'm just gonna message the judge.
There's a massive blizzard hitting the East Coast and in the Pacific Northwest. Or not a blizzard, but a storm in the Pacific Northwest. Blizzard, East Coast. Dang. Well, thanks for sticking it out with us, you guys. Really happy to have you here. Mox Masters top 16.
Okay, so they're gonna do that, and
ooh, Old Border Onslaught foil Bloodstained Mire from the Timnacrom player. You love to see it, and they're tapping left. Ooh, I hate to see that. Jeez.
Let's go ahead and cast this tapped one ring. Sure. Yeah, let's get this party started.
Jeez, the ring. The one ring. Ring.
I mean, it's not the best against the Smothering Tithe Marnius on board, but like, you have to live your best life, man. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's like earlier chat was definitely like, why did they dockside into nothing? And it's like sometimes you just gotta go. Can't wait.
Yeah.
And then and I've had too many games where I should have just made one game action every turn, and instead I was waiting for something, and it never came.
Yeah. And look at what happened. They didn't lose immediately, and they untapped into a bunch of good stuff. And they're not really doing much with it, but who knows? We'll see.
It turns every draw into something immediately explosive, which is exactly why the Marnius player had to pay for the Esper. So
Exactly.
Timocrom on the ring here is cool as far as like being exposed to a Marnius swing. Also, Dragon's Den has been beating people up. So having that protection is definitely valuable, especially when the only other person with no blockers is another Turbo Adnos deck with more life than you. So there's potentially like 6, 7, 13 damage coming at Exodius on this board state.
Yeah. Yeah, there has to be we have to start doing lots of combat damage. It becomes just necessary.
For sure, yeah. I mean, like, we've all said it, but the double strike on Marnius is no joke.
If there was a way to pump Marnius, that'd be ideal. Like if you're running like a Conqueror's Flail or something, that'd be fantastic. Let's get the party started.
Yeah, no, TTC hasn't gotten any of the treasure draw because everyone's been paying for it.
Yeah, everyone, no one has like things to do.
Oh, it looks like didn't pay for it.
Oh, we have our first draw. Sick.
I don't know, cause Marnius didn't make a treasure.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we're just paying. No, they paid the mana. They paid the 2 mana.
No, because they played the ring for 4. On Urz's turn, they sacked a treasure to play the 1 ring.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go tell the judge?
There's a judge that's watching it pretty closely. Right now this is just a missed trigger, and they're gonna have to figure it out because we can't.
The ring did come in tapped.
Yeah, the ring came in tapped.
We're talking about the draw. Urz's draw for turn. I don't think was paid for on Smothering Tithe. But there's a judge in there watching the game right now.
Yeah.
We had
for them it's a miss. We just missed a trigger.
Oh. I think TTC missed a trigger. So catching us back up, Exodius drew for turn up to 6 and then just played Esper Sentinel and passed. They also paid.
He had 2 before. He's at 3 now.
They also paid for Smothering Tithe with their Ancient Tomb.
Okay, so Treasure Nabber going to combat.
Chat, I don't think that is that supposed to be treasures? What Marnius is sharpieing?
Oh, I thought it was. No, it's his hand, huh?
I think so.
Okay.
And then also someone was asking what's the forest for? But here we've got an attack. We've got an attack from Dragon's Den. So we're in the red zone right now. And they paid for Smothering Tithe and played a tapped Soul Ring.
Cool. Tapped Soul Ring. Jeez. Savine's wreck. Skip back dockside.
That would be a legal target. Urz in the corner immediately checking their hand. Yeah, Glitch. I think that is correct. That the forest is a treasure. Just a little. It's hard to know what everything is when you're not in the room.
Savine's gets 2 targets.
Looks like a response from Exodius.
That's hot.
Instant speed necromancy. Guess what they're gonna target, chat?
That's cool. That's really cool. Oh man! Then all of a sudden, this Wish Claw becomes really good.
Yeah, seriously. And that, oh man. And Savine's Reclamation does target. It's not like Exhume, where when it resolves, you could pick something, because the Dockside is going to come in off Necromancy, get that ETB, and then immediately die. Then Savine's Rec resolves, but it already lost its target.
Mm-hmm.
So Exodius just sneaking in that Necromancy on top of Savine's.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Necromancy, we have a trigger for...
We do have an extra Sentinel trigger, yeah.
All right, let's see. Marnius, trigger. Come on, Marnius.
Okay,
you can do it.
So between Timnachrom and Marnius, there's 6 artifacts and enchantments. Adding in Dragon's Den is another 8. So barring any other actions, this Dockside would be for 15.
That's not bad.
Okay, the forests are treasures. This just in.
Forests are treasures, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, a Chaoson, they can flash back the Savines if they have the mana for it, and since the Necromancy was flashed in, the Dockside will be back in the graveyard. You're correct.
But that doesn't happen until the end step.
Oh, I thought Necromancy, it just immediately falls off.
No, it's sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step.
Oh. Well, that's way stronger.
Yeah. You have it for a while. The reason why you think it dies is because most people don't cast it until the end step.
Okay. Yeah, and actually the Oracle text says cleanup step.
Yeah.
Which is
end of turn. Yeah, end of turn.
So, yeah, I don't know. I thought it just came in and then instant speed also died, but
no.
The Necromancy is going to be holding on to that Dockside. It's going to make 15 treasures if Dragon's Den doesn't tap any of theirs, doesn't use any of theirs. And it looks like they are using some. They just took the 5 off. So we've got a Dockside ETB on the stack. Aven Mind Sensor. Disgusting. And Archivist. Okay. So
wow.
I guess that puts... Now Dockside only makes 10.
Oh, no. Don't you hate that? Only 10.
Or maybe 8? No, 9 off of Smothering Tithe. Oh, and then TTC has its own treasures. All right. We got a little bit of a way to go until we find out exactly what this means for us.
Yeah. Turns out. I think we're just going to go. The Aven Mind Sensor makes me feel like this Timnachrom list is not a Timnachrom list. That this is like an Opus Thief list.
Like it's a Timna list, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's got treasure nabber.
Yeah, these like stacksy pieces.
Yeah.
Now out of time seems absolute gas. Okay. I love how a lot of this game has been a lot of hands. A lot of hand talking. Hey guys.
Damn, yeah, we are missing Lotho triggers for sure. And the Dockside treasures come in tapped for Exodius on top of all this.
They do. They do come in tapped. You know what would be absolutely crazy is if we had our own Dockside. I'm assuming we're all Marnius players right now. We all have our own Docksides. Dahada seeing that Mind Sensor and immediately wants to shit himself. Yeah, out of time is 100% the only target. One day. Yeah, if we had out of time. What's funny is that if we had out of time, we still have to worry about the blind obedience. Like, it's still a problem, guys. We still have issues.
Yeah, but I mean, that Aven, I'll speak for myself. That Aven Mind Sensor is so easy to forget about.
It is 100%.
Like, for some reason with Oppo, you're like, I can't. It's an opposition agent. But with Aven, you just like, I just forget way more when it's an Aven. 3 treasures sacrificed here from Marnius.
Mm-hmm. If Marnius can get a dockside, they only draw one, right?
Yeah. 9
Yeah.
treasures, I believe. Pretty sure this is 9.
It's pretty strong,
Yep.
yo.
Yep, 9 tapped treasures, which might not seem that good, but it's also keeping Dragon's Den off of even more treasure.
Okay, so we have triple blue. What are we doing with this triple blue?
Oh, they tapped 3 treasures.
They cracked 3 treasures. Yeah, they floated some mana. They don't want to give all of the mana, but it's still okay. Like, I don't think that this list is on Pier, but I'm doing Pier. 10 out of 10. I'm doing Pier, casting silence, calling it a day.
Yeah, I mean, I think just a few people got their peers swatted, and then like a few other people who are really good were like, I'm not gonna use peer anymore, and then everyone else was like, yeah, I guess I just won't use peer anymore.
I mean, yeah, you get swatted once, and that's enough.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it sucks.
All right. So we have a end step trigger with Dockside going back into the graveyard forever because Savines can't be cast from graveyard due to Dranith. And we are rolling for Crypt, going to draw. Hopefully they hopefully drew enough cards to do something here.
Yeah, I want to see some action out there.
Money still draws at all. Yeah.
I don't think they did Crypt.
They did.
They did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Dang. I mean, Dragon's Den over there on like creature deck is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the creatures are cool, but no one else is helping them in that pursuit of life total. There's no Najila. There's no big creature Kinnan beats, and so it's just way different when it's only you.
Yeah, it's pay attention to Bowmaster and SWAT, but it's 100%. Yeah, so yeah, Bowmaster is a real stinker when it comes to Pier. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be a 3/5 double striker, probably going at Exodius.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm not sure what you do, right? Like, you're just chilling. Hopefully they got something. I'm really hoping that they got a Conqueror, because I really just want to see that. That seems like the best thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, they have 5 cards. I don't know. I definitely want to see what they have too. I'm sure Imperial Seal got Smothering Tithe, just too good. But
yeah, we have it on tap. All right.
So Timna Krom on a ring that they can finally use. That's how long we've been here.
Yeah, right? That came in tapped.
Okay, immediate tapping left to start the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a human?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
not.
Human?
It's not Timna.
Okay.
And they put Swords to Plowshares under their Chrome Mox. Dang.
Yeah, that fetch is also pretty garbage right now.
Oh yeah, top 4. Don't forget it. Don't be me.
Don't be you. Don't do it. Okay, so what's happening right now? So they don't have the mana to really be using the One Ring responsibly.
I think I would tap the One Ring before I would tap any mana. Otherwise, I just wouldn't like tap it. I don't know. I wouldn't want to play a card here and then draw like exactly the card that would make me not want to play it.
Upstairs.
Oh, that 2 mana is Smothering Tithe mana.
Yeah, that 2 mana is Smothering Tithe mana.
This mod is so well behaved.
Yeah, everyone's being real responsible. Everyone's taking their time.
They didn't even draw with the ring?
Nah. That's going to be an end step thing.
Oh, good point, Glitch. Yeah, if they tap for the ring, then they have to pay
Gotcha.
2 to make Marnius
Uh-huh.
not get a treasure, which makes them draw 2. Yeah, so
I think the Marnius Smothering Tithe has been just so backbreaking for like.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Gemstone Cavern's going away here for Exodius.
Okay, Exodius finally has some mana. They can look at the top 4 and then give away their One Ring, bro. It's not worth it.
Their Wishclaw?
Or the Wishclaw? Yeah, like it's just not. It's not worth it. Like you can't give it to anybody because anyone would just there's so many A plus B combos.
Yeah, top here from Exodius. Now I don't. The last times that I've like kept up with Dihada, they don't run top Citadel like reservoir lines. So that doesn't mean that Exodius doesn't run those lines. That doesn't mean they're not back on it, but I think you maybe just have to play in the for the sake of like any sort of card draw because you're not on blue. But another just pass.
Yeah, people are real careful right now.
Yeah, I mean they can only search the top 4. So giving away Wishclaw is pretty dangerous. And even if you give it to Dragon's Den or Urz and say, hey, I'm going to give this to you, try to get something to fight Marnius, they still can only look at the top 4.
Yeah, right? So you actually you do want to give it to just like Urz here. You can't give it to Marnius, man. Marnius is too scary.
I think I would in that moment I would intentionally politic with Dragon's Den to give it to them because Dragon's Den can search their whole deck.
Yeah, but Dragon's Den's just winning. Like they're just gonna search for removal for the things that are like in their way.
But then Marnius has to fight to keep the game in, and then Exodius is getting counters out of the Marnius hand. And getting like a breach onto the stack from Dragon's Den. Or maybe not breach, they only have 4 cards, but something like that is how I would dream it up.
They have an upkeep trigger for their Urza Saga. Or not upkeep trigger, sorry, main phase 1 trigger.
Yeah, they do. They're not getting J-Lo because Dranith.
No, this isn't cast. This just puts on the battlefield.
No, I just meant they're not going to get J-Lo because they can't cast their commanders.
Oh, for sure. For sure. They might get like a portable hole. That might be a good card.
This is Dragon's Den, not Dihada.
Dragon's Den's Urza Saga. Yeah. So Urza Saga should be on its third chapter.
I know, but well, actually, yeah, you can't even grab portable hole because it can only cost 0 or 1 colorless.
Oh, that's right. Portable Hole's 1 white.
Yeah. Right? Good card, though. Dihada loves that card. That's where I've seen it played most. How much time is left in the round, Ask Chat? This is a top 16 game, and it is untimed. Just like the top 4. These games are untimed, and that really affects players' behavior and pacing, knowing that they don't have to force an action. Can create some really great games.
Yeah. Here's what I'll do though. I will I'll add some. I'll look for the other games. Here, I'll do this.
Yeah. Mind Sensor there, chat, definitely is questionable. I think that might be the best word for it because it's not bad. Like it stops a lot, but I think you're right that Marnius is like so set up that the Mind Sensor kind of is messing with like everyone that isn't Marnius. But I mean, Dihada, they've just been sitting on their hand, which I feel like is kind of scary.
Yeah, 100%. Super, super scary.
This is one of those games you're in that you just want out of.
Yeah, no. This game's rough because everyone's playing really, really tight, which is great, but it's also like kind of rough to be in because you don't really want to play against like anybody here. Like everyone's playing really, really tight. And it hurts. It hurts to try and cast anything.
I mean, there's one Dranith Magistrate in play, and it has been there since TTC's first turn.
Facts.
And that's just, if you want to know how the game's going, look no further. Yeah, do we know how the other pods are going, Alex?
I don't, but we can take a look. I mean, this game is not ending anytime soon. So we can take a gander. You know, we can take a gander, see how things. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Heck yeah, let's do that.
This game has too many spectators. I'm gonna look for another one. That's pod 2. Is pod 3. Oops, don't do that. Okay, so this is actually comedian MTGs in this pod. We have some really cool players.
Right, so hopefully we can see the end of this game play out too. Might be back, but
okay. This is Nagila, Thrasios Bruce, Malcolm Kedis, and Kurark Sakashima. So this board state looks crazy. We have 2 Kurarks, 3 Kurarks.
Oh my goodness.
And look at this board state. Kurark Sakashima is just doing a lot of things. We have a Wargate on the stack here.
Wargate.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on here. So this game looks pretty nuts. This is actually kind of cool. I'm gonna look up one more game.
And I can also I can leave the spell table link up for the first game, and I can keep us all posted if anything insane happens.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool.
And then in the last game, we're here in pod 4, and this one has too many spectators. So we have one and game 1 and game 2. In game 1 that we're here, this is back to pod 1. Pod 1 doesn't look like much has happened. It does look like they resolved their whoa, that is a sound I don't hear very often. Good night. What just happened? Look at that. Oh my gosh, Killua gifting subs. Thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Whoa, Killua.
What a gamer. Thank you so much.
The gamer. Yeah, so it looks like from here I think we just got a Mox Opal. Now we're just going to combat.
Whoa, Dragon's Den doing arts and crafts with his creatures. Spreading them.
That's super
and
sick.
You activated TTC's trap card.
You did.
Which turns out is not a trap. It's just on the board right in front of him. It's 2 Astartes.
It's 2. So now we still have a Smothering Tithe. We still have all of our pieces. I don't see very many ways for the game, because I think this is I don't know if you're familiar with Opus Thief.
Oh yeah, that was my first CEDH deck ever.
Oh, okay. Sure. So this is like looking like a version of that. Is this a Marnius activation? I think so.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you want to attack me? My warriors.
Yeah, I have warriors. I have 2 of them. I have 2 2/2s, and I get a draw card. That's actually gas here to block the treasure nabber, because that thing is probably really annoying.
That was disgusting.
Yeah. Wow. Jeez.
Warhammer fans everywhere are getting into CEDH right now.
Yeah, they are. This game is still going. We have a lot of spells. Those dice are huge. Those are a lot of dice. Oh man, that is crazy. All right. I think I need to figure out how to. Can you kick people from?
Playing Marnius like Thrasios. I mean, yeah, it's again just I can't say it enough. This Marnius deck just setting the pace of the game right from the outset, and it might look like the other 3 decks here have been doing things, but they haven't. They haven't really done anything. There's some attacking. Dragon's Den is keeping that going, but besides that, there have been the only commander cast in the whole game is TTC's commander, and that's exactly how they wanted it to be. And we're just seeing the value of that. You know, no Dihada for Exodius has been. I mean, if they had Dihada out on turn 3, they'd probably be ready to win. You know, everyone else would have stuff to deal with it, but this is crazy.
Super nuts. It's funny because all I really see is, you know, people. We're waiting for the big removal spell, right? The big, like, whether it's a giant Cyclonic Rift or like Cyclonic Rift pushes Dihada back to the Stone Age, right? Like there's that is just absolutely devastating.
They'll have a Badlands and an Ancient Tomb in play.
Yeah. There is so many problems. Like
no one wants to make the first move here.
Yeah, everyone has their guards up. We're seeing surprisingly few counter spells, so I feel confident that everyone is just holding on to counter magic and is just taking their time.
Definitely interaction.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it looks like the stack was cleared and the war gate resolved, and
nice.
No one, and I have no idea what happened. But
Wargate, what a magical card.
Wargate is a magical card.
Nice. Okay, so Comedian, cast Wargate. They got a Thrasios in play. I like that, and they have a Dockside and an Ewit.
Yeah,
it's going down over there.
Going down. Over here, you know, it's probably gonna kill TTC. The Mana Crypt. Mana
no.
Crypt. 19 life. Yeah, that's, you gotta be careful.
I mean, it adds up. They fetch with Verdant. They keep tapping the Talisman. They should be extorting. Blind Obedience has extort, different from Dockside extortionist, but
they should definitely be extorting. That's actually a really
they'd
really
be gaining
smart.
Free.
Yeah, that's just free, right? So we have we have to do that. We have to be extorting here.
Yeah, at that point, you're just like playing a spell just to extort it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you can find if they play Hullbreaker Horror or Tidespout Tyrant, and they can just like extort everything on the way up and down. That's just, that would just. I don't know if they play those 7-drop creatures.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or 8, excuse me, 1/7, 1/8.
Yeah,
that would be a cool line. I think we've all kind of collectively forgot about extort because TTC hasn't extorted anything yet.
Okay.
Combat.
So, combat.
Red zone.
3/5. We in the red zone.
Ooh, and a Vigilant Astartes Warrior.
Are you swinging with that too? Gotta be careful, bro.
Wait, with the Dranith?
Yeah, you can't be swinging with Dranith. Dranith. No,
I mean,
it's too scary.
It's time to. I would swing it into Urz probably.
I would not swing it into anything because everyone has enough mana to just flash in a Bowmaster and then Dranith is dead.
Oh, that's true. But you can't live your life like there's a Bowmaster watching you.
Yeah, you can. That's what I do with Kennen.
Let's play those X1s. I believe in you. Yeah, for real.
Play those X1s. I can't deal with it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How long until you're forced to play Gilded Goose?
Oh my god. No. Never. Never.
I think,
my gosh.
Brian Kibler said to me, I just want them to print a Noble Hierarch or a Birds of Paradise with 2 toughness so badly. Oh wow. It's
very hard to control people. Okay, so pod 2 is over.
It's Jover.
Um,
Meanwhile, we're over here, TTC in the tank on some beating pools down.
and Max P on Florian wins pod 2, being the
Let's
first
go!
finalist. Holy smokes.
No, dude, Max has been on the deck for so long.
Love it.
Oh my god, I'm
Love
so excited. I love doing commentary on like people that are just like a master with their deck.
Yeah.
Not
The
like,
name
I'm really good at Tim Necrom. No, like you didn't like make Tim Necrom, dude.
He didn't make Tim McCrown, dude.
Yeah, so
Is
this fool
Wounded
really
in? I don't know
to
yet.
me-
Oh, that's so funny.
I love that. Heck yeah. It's like
God
if someone
dang.
said to you is Florian tier 1, Max is the only guy in the world that would say of course it is.
Of course, bruh.
And
I made
then
the
he's just
finals
top
last night.
16ing, top 4ing, like wow.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, so now we're into the blue farm turn. No. End step of TTC, we had a ring tap paying for Smothering Tithe, which is what we thought was going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
No fetch,
So-
because don't forget the mind sensor.
Yep. Okay, so did TTC make the treasure? No, they paid for it
Yeah, they paid, and then they're paying again, on their turn.
on the turn. Man, it actually gets so much worse with the One Ring because you just
Can't
you
use
you
it.
wanna just- yeah, exactly.
How bad is it going to be your Urs and you just start tapping your ring, and then 2 turns later TTC is like, okay, I win.
I win. I just win. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
It's so like I hate being in that position where if I'm Urs right here, and the game is like, how do I play without playing? And it's so frustrating. It's so hard. Like they've got 6 cards in their hand and no commanders in play. Like this. Oh man, as quickly as everybody wants to hate Dranith for doing this, I think it's kind of incredible. Like it's no different from like a turn 1 Oppo not getting removed, and then all the green decks are just done for because they play 8 green creature tutors, and that's how they win. What's up, Infinite Tokens?
Infinite Tokens, what to do? Is Wounded in? Wounded, I do not know if Wounded is in. Their game is still going. And I don't have, all I have access to right now is Comedian's game. Comedian's game, he did untap, which is great. But I don't see much here. There's a Stormkin Harness. There's a lot of creatures on board that are terrifying in this board state. But there's only one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Kedis in the top 16. Oh, Krark Saka. Oh, it's not Krark Silas.
Yeah.
Oh, but Gamer after round 5 drew, and they made it.
Yeah,
And they weren't even in the top 4 pods.
Yep.
So let that be a lesson to everyone. Imagine you're in the top 16 and you draw all the top 4 pods drew, and then someone in the 5th pod makes it in. So don't draw.
Yeah, I can't get into Wounded's game, unfortunately. But we do have a One Ring from Dahada.
Oh,
and that's just inevitability. That's all that is. The One Ring from Dahada.
One ring,
right?
Tapped.
Yeah, that's
Nice tapped One Ring.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's been
they're
trying
at 10
to,
and they have protection. That's notable. What were you gonna say?
I think everyone's been trying to like avoid this Marnius value train by paying for everything, but I feel like we're getting to a boiling point where they can't because they want to start playing the game. And with
100%.
2 One Rings, we have 2 turns. Why is it tapped? Because
Blind Obedience.
Because Blind Obedience.
Because you will serve my Orzhov ass.
No shuffle after the Aven. Who tutored? Is that a Ristic study?
That is a Ristic study.
Marnius is going to win the game. That's all it tells me. That's all it tells me.
Wait, that's actually so bad. No, don't play that.
Yeah, I just
wait.
There's no way. You're like
bad.
Marnius is gonna win the game. This is you got to figure out a way to get rid of his board.
Oh my god.
I don't believe that they don't have access to removal. I feel like they're just not using it.
If Dragon's Den's last card is an overloaded Psych Rift, everything will make sense. Everything will make sense. If it's any other card in Magic the Gathering, that Rhystic Study is just very Rhystic sussy, dude. Very sus Rhystic Study right there.
Let's see. Okay, what do we have going on here, bud? Okay, Dauntless Dismantler. Gas. Super gas. Super
Here
gas.
we go.
Unfortunately, it only affects one person right now.
Jeez.
You know, like all the treasures got used.
It is good against it's good against TTC, I think.
Why?
After this turn, because they come in tapped. Oh, but they still get the Marnius trigger. So yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah. It's rough, right? Like it's the Marnius trigger that I'm worried about.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Dauntless Dismantler, sacrifice it,
my
destroy
God.
each artifact with mana value X. Yeah.
Is that the worst Rhystic Study ever cast?
It's pretty. No, it's not the worst. It's. I think you have to like I said, we're at a boiling point where we have to just start playing and just. Unfortunately, we have to feed the Marnius in order for us to get through this because right now the game's.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like Dragon's Den has one card in hand. They can't do anything else. You know.
That's true. They have a better chance of getting back through. I mean, I've been in games. TTC right here, believe it or not, could draw the top 20 cards and not get anything put together. I've been there.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're right that the Rhystic just has to come down.
Yeah, right now they're looking for any type of thing that happens with Abdel. Like any Abdel thing would be great.
Yeah. Animate dead Abdel Adrian. Just draw.
Oh my gosh!
They need to have
hooked up.
Does
Marnius?
Oh,
Glitch, thank you
another
so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. That is awesome. Really,
Glitch
really, really.
Thank you, gamer.
Glitch 30 gang. Bang, bang, bang. Sorry that all came out. I apologize.
No, you pulled it off.
Okay, so we have not much in the way of actions. Who won pod 2? Max P.
Florian Gang. Someone said it in chat that it's Rakdos Summer, and
Rakdos.
I'm there for it.
Oh, thanks for the Golden Kappa train on the incoming. You limited an exclusive Golden Kappa emote. We have a Golden Kappa emote. Whoa. We're about to beat our last record. Wow, this is crazy. We've never beaten a record before.
Oh, and that's another Cooley 34. Thank you, gamer.
Man, look at this.
What
is happening right now? Thank you all for the Prime subscriptions. My gosh. Much love, y'all. Much love.
Huge.
What is happening?
Looks like we had. Let's hold on. Okay, so we got the Dauntless Dismantler came down. I lost my mind because cards cracked. And then Dragon's Den swung on some fools with Aven Mind Sensor and that Fimage that is still a Lotho.
Yeah, Fimage is still alive. Okay.
And it couldn't have gone at TTC, so it must have all gone at Urs.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are at the point in time where our gamers need to figure out a way to win the game. Because we're at 10 life, we're at 16 life. And it's funny, these little dudes are pinging away. They're doing 3-4 damage at a time.
Yeah.
That's all you can really do.
I mean, I don't know. 7 turns ago, I was like, okay, sure. And now I'm like, Dragon's Den is it's almost like TTC's game plan unintentionally backfiring, that this slowed down pace. But I think they're about to turn the corner with enough muscle to bully. Like, what on this board gets through Marnius, it's just the flying Aven Mind Sensor. It's just the word flying that is so like 2 damage a turn. You're right that Crypt is the most serious threat for Marnius Calgar right now, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, coolly agreed. They get a few more tokens. They keep drawing cards. Here we're going. Red Zone Dran of Magistrate, Alex. I know you're uncomfortable right now.
I am. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable with this. Okay, drawing 2, paying 4.
They can extort, but they have to cast spells to extort, and we just haven't seen any spells yet. And they unfortunately can't gain a bunch. Oh, another Prime subscription.
This officially has broken our all-time record for subscriptions in a stream. Holy moly. Big old hype train, y'all. Thank you all for being level 1 hype train complete, yo. Level 1 hype train completed. Amazing. Great job, y'all. Thank you.
Let's go. We did have a record to beat. But now we're just setting records.
Our second record. Yeah, that was level 2. Wow. That was we're just doing things. I don't know what's going on, but I'm with it.
We're chugging along.
What is happening?
This game.
Glitch subbed at tier 1. Oh my gosh, I'm not even focusing on this game anymore. I need to focus on this game. Okay, Marnius has a tap treasure.
That's funny. You don't have to focus on the game right now. We got a tap treasure. What did we do? Did we connect?
I think we did.
Wait.
16. No, we didn't connect.
Our stuff comes in tap now because of Dauntless Dismantler.
Yeah. Dauntless Dismantler be doing things. What's good, Broken Spotlight? What was the storm count record? I don't know. Kildala subscribed at tier 1. Oh my gosh, we're at 77% of level 2. If we get to level 2, that's the first time I think it's ever happened. Like that'd be crazy.
Wow. Well, we're on the way.
We're on the way. It's nuts.
Currently, everything enters tapped because Marnius has had the blind obedience since turn 2, but finally Dragon's Den turning it, saying, "I've got a Dauntless Dismantler now." And that actually does matter because the Smothering Tithe things are going to come in tapped. That means if Marnius draws like their Windfall to pair with their Smothering Tithe, they are going to get Marnius triggers. They are going to draw all that cool stuff. But you need all that mana to go with all the cards you draw. So that's not for nothing. And most notably, if they do land a Windfall, Time Twister, etc., Dauntless Dismantler pops them all before the untap. So that is big.
Yeah. Grand Abolisher is terrifying. I do believe that this game ended. No, it didn't.
Spotlight, this is top 16. Grand Abolisher on the stack. Sorry, chat. I'm all over the place. Jeez.
Yeah. This is not the Final Four. This is semifinals. Rocks, yeah. Okay, so Grand Abolisher. I mean, Grand Abolisher could be like, all right, if this resolves, I have Oracle. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Let's call it a day.
You don't need, and But I've been in games. I watched the top 4 game. Alex from Amped was on his Malcolm Kedis deck, and they're in the top 4, and his Kalia opponent just plays Grand Abolisher, but it's just a naked, like, no follow-up Grand Abolisher. But my friend Alex is like, no one does that. So he like uses his interaction, stops it. The Kalia player's like, hey, I wasn't gonna win. They pass to another person, and then they win because the Kalia's tapped out on Abolisher. Alex was tapped out from responding, and it could very easily TTC could just have like some insane he could have a wheel coming, and it's like doesn't even matter if the Abolisher resolves.
Yeah, I sincerely doubt this is going to be Abolisher pass. I think this is going to be Abolisher win. Okay, so we have some passing priority on Exodius. I think that it's resolved. Picking up cards. Okay.
I don't think so.
We are. Okay. What's happening here?
Because Exodius hasn't even. I mean, Exodius hasn't touched their hand.
Well, yeah, they gave the thumbs up.
Okay. Excuse me.
Their passing priority.
So it's Dragon's Den looking at their 2 cards.
Mm-hmm. Dragon's Den's like you could play the famous argument. Just play a card so I can draw a card.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't look like Marnius doesn't look like they paid for Ristic Study. Oh, another
Thank you for the subs. Dang. Oh my gosh, hype train. Because we, I think we just unlocked level 2. Is that what just happened? Level 2 complete. We're already in level 3. Oh my god, guys, y'all. Thank y'all. That is sick.
Ding.
I don't think it. Ding, 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 ding. Amazing, y'all. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah,
this is like the most subs we've ever gotten ever in the history of anything.
Playing with power. Let's go.
Playing with power.
Oh, I see a Tainted Pact. Is that a bleed? I don't think we're supposed to see that. From Dragon's Den. Dragon's Den is showing a Tainted Pact right now. They double dog dared you. At least they didn't triple dog dare you. That's kind of uncalled for.
Yeah.
Triple dog daring.
Triple dog dare. Nobody can resist the double dog dare.
So I'm feeling like Dragon's Den is revealing that Tainted Pact with Grand Abolisher still on the stack, saying to the table, I have to cast this to like stop it.
Yeah, for sure.
How is this game not over yet? I would say Blind Obedience and Dranith Magistrate are why the game's not over yet.
Yeah. Stacks pieces. That's what happened. Stacks pieces. Okay, so we have pod 2 and 4 are over.
300
let me see what pod. What is the?
Yeah, Volabeam, I'm with you. Cast ya frickin' spells. Oh yeah, Cooley had a funny line in chat.
Oh, and this also is over.
Here they go.
Okay.
They're tainted pacting. Ugh. It's like suicide tainted pact where you're just like doing it to keep the game
Force
going.
of Will?
Yeah.
Force of Will is a great card.
Yeah, but they have to pitch the only other card in their hand.
I think Wounded one. Let me check. Let me double check. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Okay, I know I don't want to.
Stopping at Force of Will, exiling some good cards. I didn't see any. I didn't see any Breach LED cards, but I might have missed them. Brain freeze. Okay, here's Force of Will. Grand Abolisher still on the stack. Exiling Lord of the Rings art Swan Song.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Jeez. Oh yeah, look down at the bottom of the screen on TTC. Look at that grip. So yeah, I think you're right, Alex. I think this is a Grand Abolisher into a win.
Yeah. I mean, this is just like, trying to figure out how to Okay, yeah, Wounded won his game. Wounded won. So we have double Rakdos so far. Oh my god.
What's Wounded on?
Let's go. Oh my god. Nixilis and Florian. Oh, that's incredible. Thank you, Sithix, for the sub. Oh my god. Who won Comedian Spot? I don't know who won yet. I'm gonna find out right now.
Thank you, gamer. Wow. This game has been going off in the chat. But it looks like we still have that Force of Will pointed at the Grand Abolisher.
And Kurark Sakushima won pod 3.
Oh,
so that's the world is the name of the person. Was a Kinnan build in the top 16? I think so. I think in. Okay, so we have some. That's awesome. Wow, our pods so far are Rakdos. We have two color tribal. So let's see. With Marnius, how are we doing? So the Grand Abolisher didn't resolve.
Yeah, got Force of Willed.
Got Force of Willed. And is that the first spell that he's cast?
Yeah, because that's the only thing that's tapped. He went to Punchies. Shout out Alan for mental misplay, and then
what up, Alan?
He cast his Grand Abolisher.
Yeah, that is for spell number 1. So
Johnny agreed. Everyone shout out to Alex. Been casting since round 1.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
What a gamer.
How many trusty dusty water here?
Heck yeah, water is the best drink.
So it actually matters here that the Grand Abolisher didn't resolve, because now I'm worried about MBT, right? So my Brick Trap is super live at this time, and double dare subs and gifts in the chat for the man streaming for 9+ hours, please. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd be
been on here since 7:30 a.m.
Yeah. You know who the real MVP is? You know who the real MVP is? My wife.
Tell him.
My wife is the. Can we get some subs in the chat for my wife and Silas? Can we do that for the one time? Because they've been amazing people. Oh, did the Chiefs win? Oh,
I hope. I have a sealed box of 2017 Panini Contenders, and so it could have Patrick Mahomes' autograph in it from his rookie year.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I care if he wins too.
Thanks for the
Mr.
sub.
B. Let's go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. This is for Hire's wife. I love it. Triple. You got to smile at her, guys. You got to smile. So that's a win. That's the most beautiful smile you'll ever see. Okay, so we have some long thunks, and
yeah, we are in the tank right now.
In the tank. Mr. Veeb, again, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. That's really, really cool. Pork Chop, thank you for the sub. Jeez, we are crushing it. We have more subs. I think we've gotten in this one. This is like a subathon for real.
Jeez. Okay, we got some real gamers in the chat today.
You skip right past the double dog dare.
Whoa, hold on. We got a borderless. Oh, that is a Phyrexian Metamorph from TTC here. Some nice Thomas Boxa borderless double masters art.
Okay,
what do you target, Alex? What do you target? Go.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, the subs just keep coming. Thank you all so much.
Ziznog.
That was a bold move right there. If I have a Phyrexian Metamorph, I'm having it come in as a copy of. Oh man, that's tough.
A tapped ring. Okay, hold on. If they don't extort this, what are we doing?
What are we doing right now? We have to extort. We have. Look, there's 2 people at 10. Like, we have to extort.
Extort gets around Dihada's ring right here.
Yeah.
Like,
Metamorph into the ring is pretty strong. I don't think that is a mistake, right? I think that Metamorph
for sure not a mistake.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Metamorph can also be another Aven.
Or Marnie, or the Dismantler, because okay, if you're Exodius, you're trying to win, you have to get rid of Dranith or Blind Obedience, but then you also have to get rid of Dauntless Dismantler. Like, yeah. So then maybe you don't copy it because someone else is doing the job for you. I think it really just is the ring, and it's not close.
Yeah. I don't think it has to be the ring. I think the ring gives you protection, which is pretty sick.
It would give you protection, yeah, because you did cast the object. Oh, heck yeah, Pork
Chops. You have a good night.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much for the sub.
Yeah, you could definitely get some more games under your belt. Tournaments, they do get pretty serious, but for sure play cedh, spell table it up and stuff. A lot of people are really eager to play. It's a great community.
Yeah, absolutely. It's because of people like you. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is just the one ring.
Ooh,
we have 3 one rings.
They were on Samurai. You were on Malcolm Kedis, right?
Yo, Samurai, your performance today is admirable. I know.
Absolutely.
It was
Congrats on top
fantastic.
16.
Yeah, very, very good job, dude.
But yeah, Alex, you said it. The 3rd ring. We got 3 rings out here. We got 3 1 of 1 the 1 rings.
3 1 of 1 the 1 rings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old facts.
And dang, all 3 of them this game entered tapped.
None of them were very good. They were all okay.
Yeah, just it's always nice when someone plays a One Ring and your immediate reaction is like, all right, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sure.
This is
fine.
actually pretty cool. I think this is like a really good turn for this TNK player, because I think this might be the actual turn where if they happen to get like what they need to win, they can probably go for it. I think this is a pretty safe opportunity.
Yeah, totally. But again, we are. I think our only line, I think the only line that you take is Thoracle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why did Marnius not explore it? That is a great question, Chaotic Cipher.
Yeah. So and they didn't pay for it. They didn't pay for the Marnius trigger. So I think they have. I think they are gonna go for it.
Great point. Great point. Yeah, they need all the mana they want. This is called full greed.
Oh no! What?
An Esper Sentinel paying with Cavern for human, but paying 2 for it? Paying for Rhystic Study.
Rhystic Study, yeah.
Okay, so an enters tapped, uncounterable Esper Sentinel. Oh no. Storm is back.
The Storm is back. The Storm has been good for a little while.
It has.
This game still going?
It is still going, yeah.
Yes.
Esper Sentinel it doesn't seem awful, but it did seem like they were gonna have like a big go for it turn. I agree with you.
Yeah.
That it seemed like that.
It did. And it might be because they want to like sack it to for Nas. Maybe they have a Culling the Week or something.
Yeah. Or maybe they have nothing good in their hand and they figured if I lose, like maybe they've lost the game anyway, and they need to get more ways to draw cards.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna get it untapped, so I'm probably going for it. I'm probably just gonna draw cards with the One Ring and then just try and just go. Oh, they're just gonna pass. Oh, dang. Yeah. I don't feel confident in my ability to win after this turn. Like,
they're also on 8 life, and Dragon's Den has a construct.
But someone in this tournament I've played a few games with.
They have a 7/7 construct, and Urz is at 8.
Oh, jeez, that's not good.
Marnius,
that's not good.
Marnius just got a Smothering Tithe trigger. Exodius not paying, so I think you're absolutely right that we're entering this phase of the game where these players are choosing actions now over being conservative. And there's a second draw. I don't know why. I don't know what was the second draw, but someone probably didn't get a Rhystic.
Congratulations, Kelvin. Welcome to the cedh community. We are 9-hour game. That's what it feels like. But I'm really excited because I know that the next game is going to be really fast. It's going to be super lightning quick. It's going to be.
We got 2 Rakdos decks already in the finals. They are going to be going fast. Oh, Wishclaw activation. Okay.
Finally, looking at the top 4.
Don't forget Aven Mind Sensor.
Yeah, they're not forgetting that.
They're not.
The other thing about this is that who do you give this to?
Ugh. Don't ask me that.
Right? Like, everyone you give it to, every answer sucks. Like,
I think you definitely politic your way into Dragon's Den. I'm gonna give this to you. You're gonna get Swords to Plowshares. You're gonna remove Marnius, and you're gonna pass it back.
Kelvin, don't listen to Captain Moral, please. Don't do it. Don't play Jordan Stasis. Don't do it.
Kevin, welcome to cedh. Super glad that you're stopping by the stream. This is definitely stick around for the finals. We got 2 decks that you wouldn't expect to see in the finals, so it'd be really cool for you to see that.
Yeah.
But again, a Wishclaw activation here from Dihada says to me that it's some form of go time. I don't think. But again, there's an Aven Mind Sensor. I don't know, Alex. This game.
Yeah. Well, I think you just give this. I'm probably giving this to Urz. I honestly don't even think Urz is gonna untap. Yeah. I don't. I think They gave it to Dragon's Den?
Yeah, what's that? They have a die on 2, and it's a little black token.
Oh no, yeah. I don't give it to Dragon's Den here because Dragon's Den has too many 1-card win cons in his deck, right? Like,
but I think that the reason they gave it to Dragon's Den is because they need the card they get to be cast before TTC's turn. So it would have been a politics situation where I'm giving this to you because you have to do a thing with it. You don't have an Aven that affects you. Go get, and then you name the card. Go get this card and cast it.
Yeah, I'm not abiding by that. Like, I know I'm good. Hard pass.
But if you're Dragon's Den, what do you say? You just say to them, no, I won't do that.
Yeah.
But then you're going to lose anyway.
No, it's okay. I'm probably not gonna lose, considering, like, I don't know. You don't really have you can, like, I don't know. You're gonna give it to Urz. Urz is gonna look at the top 4 cards of their library. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, Dragon Den is in a great position here. Dragon Den
that's fair.
Like, Dragon Den has the ability to kind of fight with Marnius a bit. The only issue, and like Dragon's Den will untap before Marnius and be able to, like, delete all treasures or whatever.
Oh yeah, they do have the Dauntless Dismantler regardless of the talisman.
Yeah, I'm giving this to Urz for sure. It's too tempting. Like, it's too tempting. It's so good. And then, like, if Urz just grabs, I don't know, there's like a ton of things Urz can grab.
I think you're just worried that if you give it to Urz, they can't use it until TT's already had a turn.
Dragon's Den. Dragon's Den can get a bunch of cards that can just deal with Marnius. Like, Dragon's Den can grab Bowmaster, call it a day. Start casting spells.
14 is low.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see here. Maybe they did have a talk. Maybe we're going to see a very clear-cut Wishclaw tutor.
They Wishclaw? Basalt Mono. Or Basalt Mono. That's my first go-to in my head when I think about 1 cons. My bad, guys. The first thing is going to be Grand Abolisher. And then, okay, it's over.
Oh, goodness.
Wishclaw during your turns only. Instant speed, yeah.
Polluted Delta.
Wonder what deck higher plays. Yeah, I play Thrasios Bruce. Duh.
Oh no, it's you play Urza Battlethopter.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I play Jorn Stasis. Okay, immediately activating this.
Where's it going?
Turgrid. I do play a lot of Turgrid. I used to play it a lot of Turgrid. It was hard to play on webcam though. That was the only reason why I stopped. Yeah, but I have a Turgrid list that is bananas.
Okay, look, and immediately back to Exodius. So if I had to guess, I'd say they had a conversation.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Hey, don't you?
No, Liberator does slap. We had it on an episode of Amped. This guy John, who has played the deck a lot and done really well locally, we had him come on and play it, and it was a ton of fun. That deck is nasty. Yeah, that was annoying that someone got caught with it, but that's okay. The people who have played it and seen it, they know it's real.
You know it's real. You know what I like more than Urza's Liberator?
Kozilek the Great Distortion.
No, Gandalf the White.
Oh, yes. Have you seen Tim Gold Sabretooth playing it in Tivit? I don't know if they still play it, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, they played it they top 16'd an event with it in their deck. I mean, they could be off of it, but yeah, it's kind of nasty, like being able to cast artifacts at instant speed and stuff.
I'm not a Jorn Stasis stan. I played Jorn Stasis in I played Jorn Stasis in a league, and I won 1 game on it, and it was bananas because people just couldn't handle what I was doing with Jorn, and it was really cool. And then other cards got printed that were better, and I was like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. Glitch, thank you for you and Accepted's primer to help me do the formatting on the one I made. Oh yeah, awesome. Super glad. Yeah, there was a lot of work done on the Kenrith primer for sure. And a lot of people helped that. So
Heck
glad
yeah.
you were able to use it. Liberator does kick butt. It would be dumpstering on this game. I don't know about dumpstering because there's a lot of things that affect artifacts in this game. Just saying.
Yeah,
Just
their
a
whole
lot of
deck would
things that-
enter tapped.
Their
So
whole deck would enter tap. So I don't know.
they would everything they do would be a suspend 1. But I agree they'd probably be beating some butt pretty hard right now.
Everything would be a suspend 1. Facts.
But yeah, their whole deck says suspend 1. Like, even if they play like a Darksteel Citadel. Oh,
What is that?
Cyclonic Rift with new
Finally.
Ravnica remastered art.
Yo, finally a Cyclonic Rift.
This is like maybe the one time in my life I'm stoked to see this.
Yeah, this is gonna be great or terrible. Yeah, Force Will. There it is.
Immediate Force Negation pitching, I think Windfall, but I hope not. Not Windfall because it's got a rare stamp at the bottom.
Look how smart you are.
I try. That's why I hate when I see a card on the table and I don't know what it's from because I'm like, what? No, I know what every card is from.
I know what every card is from. That's pretty cool. Damn, that's really, really cool.
Yo, though, can we please extort right now?
For the one time, please. It's 1 mana, unless you have a mana drain or something in hand. But even then, like, come on.
Oh, and there's just a Jeweled Lotus on Marnius's board in the bottom right.
There's just a Jeweled Lotus just hanging out.
That sneaked on there. I am
Okay,
honored
sick.
to be rifted by this art. Exactly, Infinite Tokens. I personally would only respect an old border Cyclonic Rift at this point, but you just got to deal with it.
Okay, so we have a lot of triggers on the stack. So, okay, so we have the Cyclonic Rift. Cyclonic Rift triggers what?
Are there any Lothos? I mean, there are Lothos, but I don't think there's 2 spells.
There is not. Okay, so then we have Force of Will. Force of Will triggers Lotho.
It triggers
Lotho
the
1.
It triggers Urz's Esper Sentinel.
Urza's Esper
And
Sentinel.
Force of Negation on it triggers both Esper Sentinels.
Yeah. Okay. So then we have
I don't know what the last trigger is, though.
Sentinel, and then we have a Marnie's trigger after that, if that resolves.
Okay. No, notably, Lotho hasn't made a treasure in a long time. Hard to read, but Psych, Rift, Esper Sentinel, Force of Negation, Esper,
Oh,
Mystical Tutor on top.
Okay. Mystical Tutor.
Damn. Chat getting
Esper,
into a
Ristic.
subathon fight.
Sub or no balls? Oh my god. Let's do the subs,
yeah,
yo.
Sarevi, they are. Lua, this is top 16.
Yeah, hey Lua. I got
This
ads.
is
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
this is
We're gonna need to
semifinals.
do a freaking post game analysis of this. Why didn't you extort situation?
Why didn't you extort situation? Yeah, I think by at this time,
Oh,
at least 4, 5, at least 4 to 5 damage here.
like I just wanted them to say, "Oh my goodness, I forgot." Like if it's any answer besides that, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, what?"
Yeah, for real though.
Because yeah, that would be, even though Urz would be alive, they'd be at 4 or something, and just like, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm at 4 or 3 or 2, like I make irrational or like wrong decisions, or I'm like, oh, I can't fetch, I can't tap my Tarnished Citadel.
Yeah.
And the ring at this point would be like knocking on Urz's doorstep if we were
Yeah.
extorting. And
For real.
Exodius can't tap it unless they think they're winning on the turn they tap it.
Is this the same game as earlier? They didn't switch, right? Correct. This is the same game as earlier. We did go back and forth between a couple games, Lua. But
Yeah.
what I would really encourage everybody to do is to subscribe. Listen, at least for me, because I've been streaming for the last 12 hours. So if y'all could sub, that would be incredible.
Champion. But yeah, this is getting wild for sure. All those
this is the most game actions we've seen. So
all those forests piled up under the Smothering Tithe are individual tapped treasures. The Marnius deck doesn't have green in it, so that's TTC's choice of treasure token. They have a treasure per. Sorry, they have a forest per treasure, not a die to represent how many they have. At least not yet.
And also most notably, they have 11 cards in hand. Most notably,
that is.
This is yeah. So the Cyclonic Rift, if it resolves, everything goes away.
Brain freeze on top for Urs. That's kind of disgusting.
Oh man.
But yeah, exactly. So force of negation pointed right at the Psych Rift. Okay, TTC drawing, I think, off of their. Nope, I do not know why TTC just drew a card.
Okay, Master Tactician. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Okay, so I'm just making sure that we're not missing any like weird triggers or something like that. This is.
I guess we don't know for sure what Metamorph is, but.
It's a flesh duplicate. Yeah, for real. A beatbox and flesh duplicate. Okay, so let's see. What do we got going on here? 12 cards in hand.
Jeez. I think, Mistavib, we're pretty sure it is, but I just saw Marnius draw a card, and I don't know why. So I was trying to figure out what they had in play and stuff.
I think it was just...
Because their
there it is.
Their ring enters tapped.
Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. We are killing the subs today. Oh my gosh. This is like gnarly, man. We've never had this many subs before.
No, Mistavib, they couldn't activate their ring because it entered tapped because Dragon's Den has Dauntless Dismantler. So, I don't know what I missed, but they drew a card. And there's still Force Negation pointed at Cyclonic Rift. Overloaded Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah.
Kevin, this pod.
That's a good question, yo. Let's see. This pod started. I think I can check. Here.
Around 5:10, just after 5:10.
Boom. This game started at.
Or no.
Let's see. Set their life total.
Has the brainstorm result? Where's there a brainstorm? Brain freeze?
5:15, so 2 hours ago. Supply it to you full time. Please. That would be great. Still play brainstorm? Brain freeze. But we did see a brainstorm last game.
Yeah. It was the Narset Enlightened Master, and that's because they can put like cards from their hand on top, and then Narset will flip into them.
Exactly.
So, specific case there, but I think it's good in Kinnan too for the same reason. Okay, so Urs is just like, hey, my mystical tutor had happened, right? What's going on? And Dragon's Den and TTC, I think, are just still debating this Psych Rift being negationed.
Wait, did he take back the brain freeze?
No, it's just
he
on
drew
top
the
of
brain
it.
freeze. Yeah, he drew it. He put it in his hand.
They drew it off their Esper Sentinel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, this Marnius is drawing cards like, you know what I say to people when this is happening? I say, where did you go to art school? I want to learn to draw like that. TTC, where did you go to school? Teach me how to draw like that. Yeah, mid-range hell.
Yeah. I think Marnius untaps, but I think before Marnius untaps, the Dauntless Dismantler goes away. Because they can't
really win through that.
Yeah.
but we're still on Esper triggers.
Yeah. Esper trigger. Let's draw. You know, it'd be really hot. Dramatic reversal. That would be really fun. It's not in this deck, but that would be really fun.
For who? For Dragon's Den?
Yeah. Okay. So what's gonna happen here? Are we passing? Are we passing?
This is. Oh my goodness. Urz has something. Nope.
Urz doesn't want to cast what they have, like, at all.
Yeah.
They have no interest in doing that. They're down for everything to just, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, they are so willing for shit to hit the fan.
The game to be over. Yeah. Like, let this game end. I think that there's like a world where that is why, but I didn't even notice that. Whoa there.
Wind Diesel.
Thank you for the gifted sub. Gifted sub.
Wind Diesel coming in with the family.
With the family, for real. Get it, Windy Double Dog Dairy Club.
Hey, Wind Diesel gifted a sub to Why Does My Dad Hate Me? That's the least family name in the chat from Wind Diesel. Family, bro.
Family. That's so funny. Hi, Silas.
All right, we're still just the debate team is still just talking about Cyclonic Rift and Force Negation.
Oh man, this Force Negation. Wow, 12 cards in hand, 10 million tap treasures. What to do? That Dauntless Dismantler has been putting in work.
That card is so rude.
We have to give 2 subs for this game to end. Immediately gifts a sub. Thank you, Pokebear and Pokebean and Ivysaur.
Yeah.
For the sub, appreciate it, bro. I just double dog dare Pokebean. The double dog dares, yo. Double dog dares. Marnie's player is 2 people.
Yeah.
Alex and Evan. Yes.
It's
that's
me
us.
and Alex. 30
Yeah,
floors underground in a bunker.
In a bunker.
Controlling TTC.
18 cards. Oh my god.
No.
Force of Will. Did it resolve? I stopped paying attention for a second. Force of Will looks like it resolved. Yeah. Or Force of Negation resolves. Okay. So
it looks like Dragon's Den hasn't taken their Psych Rift off, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're still looking for a response.
Ooh, look at Urz's hands, just like ready for it to be their turn. Hopefully one day.
Yeah. Hopefully one day. I mean, if dang, that was a frustration. The hit. Okay, so the Cyclonic Rift gets exiled. Sorry, bud. I can't do anything about it.
I hate that when you're like, you just have to put it in your exile and you're just like, you just feel so bad. You just like double, triple check the board state before you do it.
And we're all suffering. If you're hearing one more sub, it's finally ended from
Killua. I don't know how you know that, but you're right.
I feel like that's exactly what's about to happen. Okay.
There is also like talking and stuff that we can't hear.
2/3 Nelson
2/3
gifting
Nelson.
the tier 1 sub. Okay, it's pick your poison. Play this in the pod.
Jeez.
Play this against 3 time. Listen. Playing against 3 Tyam sounds great. I just played Kinnan.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I don't know what it is about this Nelson, but it's not full, Alex.
Yeah, it's 2/3 full. Okay. Play power.
Whoa.
With every gift
Whoa.
sub, we empty
Wait,
mana
who said
pools
that?
and force turn to move
said that?
one phase. I don't know.
Path to Exile. How long have they just had that in their hand? Like,
God dang.
their body
Path to
language has
Exile.
just read like, "Don't worry about me," and then all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll get rid of that."
What is Path to Exile exiling?
Maybe Marnius, so it can't be. No, I mean that doesn't change that much. He still plays it for 7.
I don't
So I
think he
feel
plays it. I think he has win in hand. If he untaps with the mana that he has, because the only thing that's holding this back is the single is the treasure. But even then, like, you have a billion. No, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah, the thing is, like, no matter if Exodius hits the cards that they would want to hit in a perfect situation, they're actually just helping their opponents with.
Yeah.
And there's like too much time that everyone else gets to relish in that advantage.
Exactly. 2/3 Nelson, thank you again for the tier 1 sub. Yo,
yeah, this stack is taking a while.
Yeah, this stack is taking a while. There's
definitely need a judge to be like, hey, why?
Oh, well, they're taking game actions. Like, they're just drawing very slowly.
Yeah. You definitely want to be really careful. You don't.
Yeah.
Chat. Imagine coming this far, and then making a little mistake because you didn't play just fast enough. You know, like we gotta.
Okay. So Draneth is gone, which is fine.
Oh no.
We can live with Draneth going away.
Notably exiled, and they can search for a basic that they probably don't play.
Yeah. Well, they can look at the top 4.
Oh, Romanian chef.
Can we get 5th? Okay. Oh, by the way, big shout out. We had another sub to 2/3 Nelson. I just want to say thank you. That's very, very kind.
Heck yeah. And then another one after Romanian chef. Let's go. Thank you.
Yo, Romanian chef. Thank you so much. Begging for this game to end. Listen, all I know is that if you were able to end your other semis final pod early and quickly, you're like super stoked. You got to get some food, bake a potato, learn how to make turkey. Like, it's just it's.
I'm gonna sign up.
You're feeling great
for this game.
Yeah. So Force of Negation resolves. Everyone's saying 3. I don't know why everyone's saying 3.
We saw a Pact of Negation get cast earlier, Alex, but that was last game, right?
That was last game, yeah.
Okay, because now
so Force of Negation resolves. Cyclonic Rift is countered, and all that's left for Dragon's Den is to use Dauntless Dismantler to get rid of all these treasures. Wow.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we just went Cyclonic Rift, Overload, immediate.
Okay.
I mean, when TTC put that Force of Negation down, there was no hesitation. They didn't wait. They didn't slow roll anything. They didn't talk about it. They were just like, I'm here to cast my spells, Force of Negation that. You know, no priority bullying. Just like immediate, I know what I'm here to do. I'm stopping that. After that, there was a Mystical Tutor. There were some draws off of Espers.
How many cards do you think Marnius has in hand before they write it down? Quickly. 23. I'm going to go 26.
Dang.
23 on the dot. Good job. Dang.
Oh.
Yeah, a quarter of their deck in their hand. Yeah, they're winning. There's
another quarter of their deck in play and graveyard.
Yeah, well, Marnius going to it? Oh, is there any way that they could do this? No. Okay. Wow.
Dang, Cyclonic Rift came out, and the police came out and said no. Yeah, 23 cards in hand, and no extort. Come on, extort.
And no
extort these fools.
One time, for the one time.
Is anyone really winning here?
Yeah. God, is anybody really winning here?
The Croach, I don't know how to pronounce that. How does Dihada hope to win through a blue deck with 23 cards? The easiest way is a silence effect.
Silence.
I know that they can counter a silence effect, just like they can counter anything, but Ranger Captain will be really strong because a lot of counter spells don't hit creatures. So you sneak the Ranger Captain out, and then its effect can only be stifled. So there's a few ways.
Yeah. Those treasures are getting blown up. Maybe extort then. Yeah.
What do we have to do to get them to extort these people? They're probably like, no.
For the one time.
I don't want to extort people. I feel like extorting people is bad.
It's pretty rough. But let's see. So they're gonna cast a spell. Maybe they have more spells to cast.
Yeah, it looks like Dragon's Den is still their turn. Oh, we haven't attacked yet.
No, but there's a lot of blockers.
They don't have mana for Tymna.
They can't even cast
There's no blockers on the 2 guys with 8 life. Imagine a Tymna here. After all that mana spent, there's no Draneth in play.
Jeez. Oh, it's true. Oh, that would have been gas. But then again, you're just drawing TTC more cards. Like it's rough.
Yeah, but like you said, when I said that to you, and then you're like, they gotta play their like. We're just at a point in the game where.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Like,
but now,
yeah.
like
Oh my God.
the reason why people were being so careful was because this happens, right? If we start playing our spells, then TTC like just draws, and now the only way to punish TTC is gone, and so we're just like, we're not king making, but we're definitely struggling. Too long at this point. The only thing. And 1 to 2 more subs. Oh, what? No way. Yeah.
Do they still have protection? No, they don't have protection because the ring.
No one has protection anymore.
The ring came in tapped the first time, so if you're tuning in now and you see Exodius.
Trick bind. Tricked bind the Dauntless Dismantler. Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Oh my God, he tricked.
And it has split second, and then all the ones that come in after don't come in top. What? No way. Oh my God. For those of you at home that don't know Trick Bind, it's a stifle effect, but it also says if that thing that I am countering would trigger again this turn, or it can't trigger anymore for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
And Dauntless Dismantler.
Oh my God.
Is
crazy.
Is that a trigger though?
It's an activated or triggered ability. So he's tricked by the Dauntless Dismantler.
Wait, I don't know.
That's insane. So the Dauntless Dismantler is still gone because it's part of the cost. Activation is you have to sacrifice it as part of the cost.
They were popping it. Okay.
Yeah, they were gonna pop it. Yeah, so they popped it.
But
yeah,
damn.
No. That's so they because they didn't want because he's like oh no, and there's nothing you can do about that because that's split second, so that's just done.
I thought they were countering the first paragraph of text, but I think that's a replacement effect. I don't think that's a trigger.
Yeah.
So
no.
Sorry, chat. My bad. But oh my goodness, Trick Bind.
Wow.
Split
Ceiling.
Don't even
split second. Can't do anything about it.
Passing priority to you, dog. That's it. Unless you have a counterbalance out, I don't care what you say. That's it.
And now you're tapped out. This is a travesty. Okay. Chromox, Exile, Italian. Sure. That's fine. You're really not worried about anything right now. That's like, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, play out your stuff. It enters tapped. It does enter tapped. Hold on. It enters tapped. Hold on. It enters tapped before he makes a bigger mistake.
They're doing it. Stop. No, stop. Everyone look away.
Keep your hand visible on screen.
Sorry.
Real quick. Make sure that your stuff enters tapped.
Oh yeah, your Mana Vault came in tapped. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chromox and
Sorry. Hey guys. I had a real quick. Your stuff does enter tapped.
Batman over here swooping in, saving it. Gotta put a stop to this. Oh, nice Mana Vault. Take 1 damage for the rest of the game. That was a typo, but someone said Mama Vault.
I actually like that a lot.
Who has the Blind Obedience Artificium? It's in the top left corner of Marnius Calgar's playmat, and I believe it's a Wilds of Eldraine artwork. The spell table click won't pick it up for me. Yeah, so...
Okay. We are untapped. We are untapping?
Pretty sure.
We are untapping.
Literally just extort everything. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Just extort every spell, and you win the game.
I mean...
Extort every spell.
Urz is just dead, right? Even if a spell is countered, you get to extort it before you even pass priority on it. In fact, if you pass priority, you can't extort it. So, as soon as it's extorted, Urz is dead.
Yeah.
Exodius is taking 1 on their turn, no matter what they do. So you only even have to extort 5 times. You pass the Dragon's Den. They can't get through your Astartes, and then yeah, and then you just start activating Marnius and just
Ranger. First thing he does.
Wow, we might see this is like about to be a battle cruiser cedh win where it's like I have 2/2s, you two on the left are extorted, and you in front
Silence.
of me, no commanders.
First things first. Silence. That's fine.
I mean, if we have it, sure.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna just counter this.
Did they extort chat? They did not extort chat.
No, they did not extort. What's funny here is that if they just start extorting right now, like in this moment, by the time the stack clears, Urz is dead.
Oh, mental misstep on silence. Misstep on silence. I think Ranger Captain's still on the stack. I don't think it's resolved yet. That's an F for Sentinel trigger for both Timnacroms. He's dead on board. Why would he silence? That's a fair question, Killua. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe TTC should have just gone to combat first.
Yeah. There's a really strong argument that I don't know. The extort things. At first, it was like, oh, like just extort. Like no, like it still matters right now.
Yeah, they would be so far ahead if they extorted every spell they could. But they must be going for a win where they're gonna, or they need enough mana to make enough creatures, or they don't have haste. So why didn't they just kill Urz before combat?
Maybe there's a combat win. Maybe that's how this deck wins.
That's what I'm thinking. But the deck doesn't. It's not. How do you get haste on your army of 2/2s? It's your turn.
Yeah, I don't know.
So actually, you kill Exodius, or no, what? You kill Dragon's Den. You go everything at Dragon's Den, and then extort the other two players out of the game.
Yeah,
this is some battle cruiser commander that our brains. I don't want to speak for everyone, but like our brains are not wired for like, how am I gonna win in 8 turns from attacking and extorting? Like nobody was thinking that was gonna happen, so nobody has been developing around that being the game. Wild.
Super wild. I think that we're at a point, right? He has like 10,000 treasures. So in this moment, I think we can just, Marnie's trigger is
no issues extorting mana wise.
Yeah, no issues. Okay, so silence resolves. We have Ranger. If Ranger resolves, then we just crack it, and there's not a single thing in these decks that can do anything about it. Yeah.
No, we stopped the silence with mental misstep, sacking Ranger Captain. Here we go.
Yeah. Is Marnius a May? Whenever it's not a May.
A May in what regard? Oh yeah, someone in chat was saying how Marnius could deck themselves.
Yeah.
Like unintentionally, and then someone could trigger a thing that would make them draw.
Mm-hmm. We do have a Swords to Plowshares. Is that right? That just sneak out.
That's under Chrome Mox.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to do. I think we want Tainted Pact here.
Yeah. So Ranger Captain's good, and now TTC is just gonna. They only have to play around Endurance, and guess what? There's no green decks.
Oh, they have a Hullbreaker Horror. Sure.
Hullbreaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just bounce everyone's stuff.
Maybe now they will extort.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they can definitely. Yeah. They have the win. They have the win on board, right? Like Mana Crypt.
They have enough treasures. Oh yeah, Mana Crypt, Jeweled Lotus, and the treasures.
Yeah. Just start extorting. Mox Opal trigger.
That's it.
Yeah. Cool. Everyone down with this?
He's just taking his time, Ikea-san. You don't want to mess it up this far into it.
For sure. Ristic trigger. Sure, you got it.
Okay, so yeah, they'll get to draw through everything, but only creature effects or Otawara can fight this. And I don't think Otawara would stop it, but Dragon's Den doesn't have the mana to activate Otawara. They have 2 tapped treasures, no legendaries, no untapped mana.
They're gonna Swords Plowshare the Marnius, yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Kill your own commander, because hopefully they're just gonna extort from here.
Trigger. Okay, trigger. Cool. Bounce. and bounce everyone's stuff. And then now he's extorting. No, he's doing it now. Oh my god, I'm sick. Oh my god.
From 0 extorts to
All right,
1,000
good job.
extorts.
Marnius taking it down. Oh my gosh, we
Overhammering.
are here. Finally.
Universe Beyond. Top 4. Oh my
Fantastic.
goodness.
Okay, what a crazy semifinals. All right. We are going the Peter Jackson director's cut CDH. Okay, so our final pod is going to be Marnius, Florian Obnixilis, and Malcolm Sakashima. Super exciting. Yeah.
Malcolm?
So, sorry, Clark Saka. Sorry, my bad. Clark Saka.
Okay.
Sweet. All right. We're gonna go on a quick break, and then we will be back, guys.